We called Earth a death world once. Until we met them, the humans. Let me tell you about David and how he taught us the true meaning of adaptation. It wasn't the crash that amazed us. It was what came after. Imagine gravity that would crush most species. Air so thin it would suffocate any rational being. That's where David's ship went down. Our scientists gave him a day, maybe two. They didn't understand humans. The first week was brutal. Every step like walking with another person on your shoulders. Every breath heavy. We watched him struggle just to stand, his legs shaking under Earth-evolved muscles fighting double gravity. The emergency oxygen was running out. But then we saw something remarkable. While our scientists debated how long until his bones shattered under the pressure, David was building. His hands shook as he stripped his crashed ship, repurposing everything. Oxygen concentrator, he called it, fashioned from debris that should have been his tomb. The same wreckage that should have marked his grave became the foundation of his survival. Day by day, we watched. His muscles didn't break, they adapted. Growing denser, stronger. The thin air didn't defeat him, he engineered his way around it. He didn't just survive our world, he refused to be crushed by it. 2 weeks in, he was walking. 3 weeks, jogging. By the first month, David had built more than a shelter, he'd created an outpost. Hydroponic gardens thrived where there was only dust. Solar arrays rose from scattered debris. He turned our hostile world into his home. But the most remarkable thing? He smiled. Even as our gravity pulled at every bone, every muscle, he smiled. When the thin air made each breath a challenge, he laughed and called it high-altitude training. We thought we were observing a tragedy, watching a stranded human struggle against a hostile world. Instead, we witnessed something extraordinary, how humans don't just endure, they adapt, improve, overcome. David didn't just survive our world. He mastered it. Now when they ask me if I believe in impossible things, I tell them about the human who fell from the stars. The one who taught us that what we call hostile, they call home. The one who showed us that sometimes, the deadliest worlds create the strongest beings. And when our rescue ships finally arrived, David had just one question: what took you so long? I was just getting comfortable. That's humans for you. They don't just carry the weight of their world, they can carry the weight of any world. And they'll do it with a smile. We used to call Earth a death world. Now we understand it wasn't a death world that made humans strong. It was humans that made any world conquerable. And David? He still visits sometimes. Says he misses the workout.